Well, hello there. Come on in. I'm Chris Brown. I'm your humble chimney sweep. I was just going over your chimney inspection report, but now that you're here, make yourself comfortable. Let's go over it together, shall we? Okay, now let's take a look at the inspection report and see how it reads out. This is a generic report. This is exactly what you will get, only your information obviously will be filled into all these blanks. The upper right-hand corner of the report is the legend. Each one of these initials pertain to something. A is consistent with the age of the chimney. B, see comments below. C, repairs needed. D, need further evaluation. Or E, not applicable. And they're placed into the boxes next to the parts of the chimney that can be easily identified in this diagram. And then, of course, you'll find my comments here below. Now, let's take a look at your personal report. So stay with me. Hey, Ann, we went out and inspected the chimneys for you today on Maryland Avenue. And I met with Abby over there, and it turns out that she's actually a client of mine, previous client. So, all right, let's, beautiful house, by the way, great location. Let's just take a look at the tops of some of these fireplaces. This is that den fireplace. This is the fireplace with the gas logs that's not operating real well. Spewing out a lot of carbon and carbon soot, and you can see the big chunks of it at the bottom. That's something that will need to be addressed by a licensed plumber. Chimney sweeps do not service or maintain gas logs. As a matter of fact, most of them won't even light your logs for you on an inspection. I always have, because I want people to know what they're buying. And in some cases, people aren't having plumbing inspectors come out to the home. They'll have maybe a general inspector and one or two others, and no plumbing inspection. So I always want people to know what they're buying. Okay, so this needs to be sanded and painted, obviously, and sealed around here. We don't want any leaks in that. That's something a painter will help you with. The outdoor fireplace is a masonry fireplace. This is a prefab. This is a masonry fireplace. And masonry fireplaces, they don't have to have chimney caps on them. Certainly not code required in the state of North Carolina. Sellers are not responsible for installing one, but it's something that your buyers will want to do eventually because water is pouring down. That's a 13 by 13 flue, or you might look at it as roughly the size of a 5-gallon bucket. The water is just pouring down there. So something that should be addressed. The other chimneys, we'll take a look at them. The chimney tops, the chase tops look great. Caps, of course, look good. Here's a top view of them, looking good. So, all right. Outdoor fireplace, only wood burner of the set of fireplaces. It has a gas log lighter, which simply means there's a gas wand underneath there. It uses a key valve. This is my key. You should have your own key, and you want to take it out when you're not using it because there is no pilot to these things. So when you turn the gas on, raw gas is filling up the firebox in this outdoor area. So what then you want to do, before you turn the gas on, always put your wood down, put a piece of paper, light the paper ahead of time, then turn on the gas, and that will assist that for you. Outdoor fireplaces benefit greatly by gas log lighters because, generally speaking, there is no natural draft on an outdoor fireplace. Natural draft occurs from a differential between outside and inside temperatures. In other words, when it's 40 degrees or colder outside than it is inside your home on an inside fireplace wood burner, you have optimum draft. And since the outside and the inside on an outdoor porch is the same temperature, the gas log lighter, if you'll run it on low, it'll help keep smoke from pouring into this outdoor feature. So anyway, just food for thought. You need further explanation on that, give me a call. Working damper, flue system looks good, no problems there. Sitting room. I identified the sitting room as when you walk in, look to the right. There's two fireplaces, this one in the living room, that have coal baskets. They're beautiful. The coal is obviously artificial because these things are natural gas. If you just turn the little door down, you'll find all the controls right there. I had the sitting room running for about 15-20 minutes, runs beautifully, has the proper damper stop on it that is required. Living room, similar situation, had it running and then it shut itself off. The reason for that, most likely, remember I'm not your licensed plumber, but most likely the pilot needs to be turned up a little bit. It's just a little flat screwdriver that goes in there, turns it up. We don't adjust them. We're not certified to do that. If we break them, that would be a problem, so we don't touch them. You're going to have a plumber come over and adjust this one and clean this one. These big old black chunks of carbon soot, they're down at the base, they're all over the logs. That comes from this gas log set being out of control. What I mean by that is it's just it's burning too vigorously, which means it probably does not have the proper regulator on it, and if it does, it needs to be adjusted. But anyway, this is all stuff a plumber will do for you. The gas logs do operate, but I'd like to see you have a plumber take care of that. Damper stop. All the 3 indoor gas fireplaces have the proper stops. These stops prevent you from closing the damper. The reason for that is vented gas log sets or coal baskets that are vented produce carbon monoxide, carbon soot, which you're seeing all over here, but also carbon monoxide. And you never want to take a chance where you would close the damper, forget to open it, and fill your house up with something you wouldn't see or smell. So state of North Carolina wants a damper stop on them, and all 3 of them have the proper stops. Don't need one outdoors on the wood burner because it's wood, and if you forget to open the damper, smoke comes in, you can identify it immediately and open the damper. Questions for me, give me a call, 704-526-6348. You can email me at chris@affordablesweep.com. Thanks.